Happy Easter everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And on the menu today we're going to have roast lamb.
What, lamb?
Lamb.
Yes, lamb. With Primavera Vegetables that I will be showing you a little later. So first of all, I need to grab at least 6 or 7 cloves of garlic. I'm going to be peeling them one by one in order to prepare the leg of roast. Now I've washed the leg of lamb and I'm patting it dry so I can remove all the excess water because the leg had a lot of blood on there. Now I'm going to make slits into the leg and insert 1 whole clove of garlic. This is to make sure that the lamb is very flavoursome and also keeping it moist. Now I shall flip the leg over and repeat the process by making slits in the leg and ensure that I'm not hitting any bone, because then obviously the clove won't insert. So wherever there's a meaty part, just insert another clove of garlic. Now another splash of extra virgin olive oil, sprinkling of onion powder, sprinkling of garlic powder, black pepper, and lots of it, but then again that's optional if you don't want the black pepper. Now I love oregano, so I go pretty much crazy with the oregano. Now flip the leg over and do exactly the same with the olive oil, the onion powder, the garlic powder, the black pepper and the oregano. I also add some fresh lemon juice, and then this will marinate overnight. Just wrap it with tin foil or aluminium foil and put it in the refrigerator for at least 24 hours. It's now been 24 hours since I've marinated, and I'm going to add some red onions into the baking tray. So basically I'm just peeling and quartering the red onions because I think that this will give it a real umami flavour, and I can use the onions for my creamy mushroom sauce later on. Throw in all the onions, just scatter them around the leg of lamb. I'm cutting up another one because one's not enough, so again it's the same process, just peel and then cut into quarters to add to the leg of lamb. Here I'm also adding some more onions, and I've also decided to pop in probably another 4 or 5 cloves of garlic, but with the skin on. I'm going to pour in a little water just so that there is no margin for the lamb to stick, and then cover it with the aluminium foil because that is how I'm going to bake the leg of lamb. Now I'm going to place it into the oven at around 200 Celsius. I think it's 200. Yes. 205 for 2 hours. Next I'm going to grab my trusty frying pan. I'm out of focus here. And in the frying pan I'm going to splash some extra virgin olive oil and add all that delicious onion and garlic that had been roasting in the tray with the leg of lamb. Next, toss in the mushrooms and incorporate the mushrooms with the garlic and the onions. Next, I'm adding in some dried chives and a bit of butter. I'm winging this, so I can't give you measurements with this particular recipe because it's just so pat down for me that I just wing it as I go. So next, I'm just going to be mixing the butter, the chives and the onions with the garlic. I'm going to now incorporate a beef stock cube. You can see that the mushrooms has released their own water, and I'm just going to gently stir and simmer this whole sauce. Next, I'm going to grind in some pepper, and I do this a lot. Again, it's optional. And I'm going to now add the whipping cream, which is going to make the sauce very luxurious. Now for the vegetables. I'm going to be using frozen vegetables, and I'm going to be using cut string beans. I'm going to microwave them for about 2 to 3 minutes, as you can see, and then I'm going to add olive oil, apple cider vinegar. This is my vinaigrette, and I'm going to use some salt, of course, to season, and black pepper. And it's very simple and very delicious, and of course very, very quick. Yes, and the next thing I'm going to do is a side dish of cauliflower mash. I'm using frozen cauliflower, which I've microwaved for about 3 minutes, and I'm putting it into a blender, and it's got to be hot. I'm adding butter, chives to the mix, onion salt, garlic salt, black pepper, and I'm going to blitz this till I make a mash. Cauliflower mash is fantastic, it's easy, it's quick, and you really can't tell the difference between a potato mash and a cauliflower mash, but this, of course, you've got no carbs. I'm going to add Parmesan cheese to the mix, and again blitz it, and it's got to be hot. Now the lamb is out of the oven. Look at it, it looks absolutely magnificent. I'm going to be slicing. Look at that, tender, moist, fantastic, drooling at the mouth meat. Now time to plate up. I've got my meat, placing it. I'm not going to try and be chefy about all of this because I'm not that great in presentation, but it's all about the flavour. So I've plated up the beans, the mash, maybe another spoon. I am a bit hungry this afternoon. And here comes the sauce. Look at that creamy mushroom peppery sauce, which I'm placing on top of the meat. I am spilling, but I will wipe that up. Yep, I'm going to do the chefy thing and wipe up the sauce and make it look a little bit more presentable. Now for the taste test. Absolutely delicious, if I have to say so myself. So happy Easter, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my Easter roast leg of lamb with my Primavera vegetables. Bye for now. See you on the flip side. Bye.